Fox 17 meteorologist Greg Bobos, you're taking a look at a code red weather alert that continues because of the cold that we are dealing with here. Second day out of 3 in a row, we have temperatures that are dangerously cold, especially when you factor in a little bit of wind. But let's talk about on this day in history first and foremost. January 21st, 1985, 17 degrees below zero, the coldest recorded temperature in Nashville on record at any point since the 1800s. So 40 years ago on this day. Now, last year on this date was our coldest day of last winter. So this date just seems to keep popping up with cold temperatures for us here. And it is one of the colder weeks we typically do have across Middle Tennessee. How are we starting off this morning? 5 right now in Clarksville for how it feels. Again, that's the wind chill. 12 in Nashville, 9 in Dixon, 7 in Tullahoma, and then some teens and single digits basically across the board for everyone. I don't believe we get too far out of the 20-degree temperature range later on today. Then tonight, even colder. We have a cold weather advisory. We had one yesterday morning as well, meaning that wind chill values can drop as low as 5 degrees below zero. That's what we're going to be dealing with here tomorrow morning with the click of the button. Here's the forecast for tomorrow morning as you're waking up, again with the wind chill. Single digits if we're lucky in the Nashville area, most of southern Kentucky. What this means is that frostbite is very easy to come about here. I want everything to be bundled up here mornings, afternoons, and evenings. And we haven't hit 32 degrees, the freezing point, since the weekend. We might get back to that tomorrow if we're lucky. Let's take a look at top of the radar though. A couple light flurries can't be ruled out throughout the morning and afternoon, but it's not the sign of anything big. They're just little kicked up flurries from what we have going on down to the south and the west of us. Boy, do we have a weather maker here. We've got rain over the Gulf of Mexico, but as soon as you get on land where the colder air is able to take over, we've got winter storm warnings here. All of the pink boxes that shade all the way from Texas through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and both Carolinas have winter storm warnings. We're talking about hundreds of flights that have been canceled. Houston airports, all 3 of them closed this morning into early afternoon. If you've got flights anywhere down toward the south, in any of these areas, today, tomorrow, and possibly even Thursday, that ripple effect going to be felt. Major cities here across the country. New Orleans already has more than 2 inches of snow, and we have some areas just east of Houston that are upwards of 4 and 5 inches of snow. And for the first time ever, the Lake Charles area in Louisiana, blizzard warning in effect right now. Blizzard indicating heavy snow, but also wind and reduced visibility to the point where you can't see very well. That's the definition of a blizzard. Taking a look here, Flightcast. For us here back home, some cloud cover to start. Temperatures getting into the middle 20s. We're not the problem when it comes to any flights getting into and out of BNA. It's everyone else to the south. 41 cancellations already, with temperatures barely making into the low 20s to start off this morning. So get the Fox 17 Code Red Weather app. Follow along on social media, online, everywhere you consume your news. We've got you covered throughout the day. Just going for 25 degrees today. One more cold code red start for tomorrow. Better trending in toward the weekend.